Hello friend, how is it going? Welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. I'm trying to keep smiling today, however, I have a nightmare job today in my shop. It started good, but it became nightmare. It's a 2001 Toyota Sequoia Limited 4-wheel drive with approximately 263,000 miles on the odometer. And the problem is related to the front lower control arms. So I didn't suspect any possible problems because the vehicle seems to be rust-free, in pretty good condition, mainly taken care. And I did a similar job yesterday on Toyota Tacoma with, I will say, basically same high mileage. Upper control arm, lower control arm, and everything went relatively okay. So I had prepared these parts for this Sequoia and I started on the driver's side. This job, if you are familiar with it, requires to moving the sway bar away and the entire steering away, because this bolt for these cams, alignment cams, needs all this clearance to travel out. Otherwise you cannot remove this rear one. The front bolt goes to the front, it's not a problem. That's going this way, but they made the other bolt. They knew that they are long, but as you can see it, if you want to push it out, the steering is in the way. So I went to this, I made all my marks, everything was perfectly ready, and then I got stuck. And I operate in California, so I have almost no problems with the rust. And because of that, I never had this problem before. Yes, many times in the past, when I got to the older high miles vehicles, sometimes those cams, the alignment cams, and that's one of them, they will need a little bit of talking to. Maybe with the sledgehammer you will have to talk to them, maybe a little bit, bang on it, and they will eventually come out. Here is my first arm, and those cams, and this one already after that banging, it actually separated right here. That's how I had it there. This already fell apart because it's press-on. The bolt is out. The other side with the marks is out. The other side was here. But this cam, which needs to come out this way or the other way, it doesn't matter. It's completely rusted inside of this lower control arm bushing. So if you look here, I had to go to the dealer and buy these. Now there are two sizes, because if you look at this bushing, this is larger than the other one. So you have on each side, one is longer and one is shorter. And you see how easy they keep moving, despite the fact there is still that sticker for the parts. They are moving very easily. Yeah, well, that's in theory. In the reality, the rust can basically like glue it together. It was there for so long that that inner part, the cam, became a part of the bushing. Trust me, I didn't wanna have this problem. I put my extensions here, different bolts, and from here I have a lot of space. I kept hitting it as hard as I could, and it will not separate. As I said, just in this area, I have a shop over 80 years, but because we are in California, I didn't have this problem yet. So everything is first time, I realized that. And this job, which should have been breeze and it should have been pretty okay, became absolutely huge nightmare. Fortunately, the dealer had these cans. I just returned from the dealer and purchased the new ones. The problem is, just in the parts, that's additional $140 for these 4 pieces. The bolt, that's fine, and this part of the cam, it's fine. It's just the one which is inside. And you are expert, so this is the longer one. You can see the bushing. This area is longer, so this is the longer one. Here in the back, it's the shorter one. And there is absolutely no way they will give. And there is no way to remove it, because it's completely stuck inside. And what I will have to do right now, take a sawzall and do the 2 cuts, one here, through those bushings and through those cams. So this will be destroyed, and that's why I had to go and buy new ones. So I'm completely behind. This job won't be done today. That's completely destroying my schedule. It's very unfortunate. It is what it is. Many times people don't realize this is part of automotive industry. Many times, I will say, on the East Coast, where there is a lot of rust, many times they have to deal with these things. In my case, it's the first time, because I have a luxury of living and ranching in California. You see very little surface rust. This vehicle is not a rusted bucket. It's totally fine. It's very nice. I can show you the rest, so you can trust me. This is not a vehicle which maybe came from East Coast. Very little surface rust. You can see it on exhaust parts, which normally will be destroyed. So I'm completely, everything was thrown away, the timing of this job. Of course, I have another car coming tomorrow, which is a huge problem, but this is what happens. Fortunately, here in this area, not very often. So I will start with cutting here and here. I'm not sure what's up with this Milwaukee metal blade, but basically it did absolutely nothing after minutes and minutes of cutting. Let's see what we can accomplish with carbide teeth. This carbide blade, that's definitely the only way to deal with it. So this is what I have cut off so far. This is the situation here. This one's missing. That's one of those on the ground. But as you know, here is that marking ring right here. But you remember this flat marking, flat piece of metal, it's basically pressed on that tube. So I should be able to actually pop it off. And we are really talking about just tiny space. It's that little sticking out shaft pipe. That's what I have to clear in order to get this lever control arm out. And only a couple more minutes of wiggle. The trophy is out. Nothing is damaged. And we can look together in the detail on this bugger. Look at that. This is unbelievable, guys. So, I mean, it looks totally normal because basically there will have to be a mega detail. The cams, you can see tiny bit. There is a difference between the bushing metal and the cam. Other than that, you might say, oh, here is the cam sticking, finally. That's that one part which I was trying avoid cutting, because that's another, I don't know, 8 minutes, 10 minutes. So guys, it is what it is. There are good times and there are bad times. So I made sure I put a lot of anti-seize on those cams. I was able to transfer my paint marks on the new ones. I just compared them. So this vehicle still, the alignment will be approximately the way it came in the shop. What do you think? Will be this one also completely rusted, or it will be different? Before I will remove it, look how that bushing, that whole arm is collapsed. Look how crooked it is on that mount. And this side, the passenger side, is actually even worse. The bolts are even hard to take out. I can't even, it's so rusted, I can't even move it. The other one at least moved down. Look how difficult it is. This is disaster. Finally, everything is in the place. This was a long journey. So I really hope you enjoyed this video of my struggle. I hope it entertained you. If it did, please give it a thumb up and stay tuned. I have way more coming your way soon. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day, my friend.